Finally, after 7 years, the popular mid-size SUV Mitsubishi Montero Sport has received a full design makeover and is now equipped with a new, more powerful, more environment-friendly power plant and a world's first 8-speed automatic transmission. The Filipino motoring public was introduced to this reimagined Montero Sport late this January. And as the scorching month of March began, Mitsubishi Motors Philippines Corporation invited selected members of the motoring media for an exciting yet relaxing ride and drive of the all-new Montero Sport on the island of Cebu.
The hot, dry spell had already set in last March 1, so MMPC set us off on a trip to where we would certainly get all wet. But before we could put on our beach wear, we had to make that land trip, and that's when the all-new Mitsubishi Montero Sports comes in. Straight off from our arrival at Mactan International Airport, a convoy of the all-new Montero Sport SUVs picked us up to take us to Cocina restaurant in Azon Residences for a filling breakfast and a briefing of our route.
We're about to go for a test drive, and we invited the 27 of the motoring media from Manila, and we have 12 cars, 12 of the all-new Montero Sport, starting from the GLS variant up to the GT variant. So, except for the 4x4 manual, we did not bring a 4x4 manual variant here.
The way from Cebu City to Cocina Carmencita provided us the chance to try out the Montero Sport in city traffic and get a feel of the premium interior amenities as well as the engine's responsiveness. After a hearty lunch at CC, it was time to experience a Montero Sport's performance on narrow provincial highways, winding passes, and straightaways. We also felt the power of the new 2.4-liter MIVEC engine with variable geometry turbo and the efficiency of the 8-speed automatic transmission. Upon arrival at Candaya Resort, the new Montero Sport drew high praises.
It looks great, number one. Really nice design. I think it's a lot longer than its competitor models. Number two, it drives like a 6-cylinder. I thought that we were driving a 6-cylinder, and then I realized it was a 4-cylinder diesel. So that's pretty good. And what I really like for my age, and as a passenger and not as a driver, you have dual zone adjustments for temperature. And so the driver can freeze or be warm, and I can choose my temperature. That to me is a premium. But overall, it's a premium quality car.
It's quite powerful actually, and on the highway, it has sufficient power to do overtaking, and the ride comfort is it's better than the previous generation as well.
It's a definite improvement in every respect over the previous model. Has an excellent engine, has very nice seats, and even the base model has very good value, very good tech. You get a lot for what you pay.
People's choice number 1.
The fun didn't stop upon our arrival. After some refreshments and merienda, the group got engaged in an intense treasure hunt, with nifty prizes to be won by the pairs who retrieved the items the fastest. At night, dinner was by the beach. With soothing fine white powdery sand beneath our feet, we savored a feast from the bountiful sea and took in the engaging music by a live band.
This is also an activity that we did to just prove our point that, again, Mitsubishi Montero Sport is one of the vehicles to look for, especially this year, because of its features.
Our relaxing and invigorating island life continued the next day with a morning trip to Malapascua Island, which has been described as how Boracay must have looked like 20 years earlier. But the bold and sexy head-turner sunbathing all day on the beach was, undoubtedly, the all-new Mitsubishi Montero Sport, which now carries a completely different look from the previous model. This new look is dominated at the front by the dynamic shield fascia accented by LED-type headlights with daytime running lights. At the rear would be the new unmistakable Montero trademark tube-type LED rear combination lamps. The 18-inch rims add to that tough, aggressive stance. Inside, the Montero Sport offers the driver and passengers an abundance of premium amenities and a handful of technological innovations designed to enhance passive and active safety, such as the blind spot warning and front collision mitigation system and the hill descent control. The new Montero Sport also earns high crash ratings from both the Australian New Car Assessment Program and the Latin NCAP for all variants. The top-of-the-line GT variant also comes with a sunroof.
The all-new Montero Sport was redesigned from ground up. So everything from platform, from chassis, from the engine, transmission, of course the interior styling, it's everything. It was redesigned to really be a good performer in the sport utility vehicle segment, and of course Montero Sport is a new generation of its own, and we're very proud to let the media test drive it for a long drive here in Cebu. And it took 130 kilometers to go here to Candaya Resort to be able to really prove the performance of the vehicle.
I'd like to invite everyone check out the all-new Montero Sport. Every dealer has a test drive unit, so please check it out for yourself and see why it has a very good engine. The 8-speed transmission is also one of the best, and it's a better ride.
From all aspects, the all-new Montero Sport does have that potential to catapult the brand into the #1 spot versus its fiercest rivals in the midsize SUV category. The trust bestowed upon and the enduring popularity of the Montero Sport badge seem to have been carried on to the new generation, despite the troubles of the past. As of last count, according to MMPC, it has received over 3,000 reservations for the Montero Sport since the January launch. And that is where we could all unanimously agree. As far as sales goes, the Montero Sport is virtually unstoppable.